Hey everyone, this is a full walkthrough of Node2Talk. First, switch over to the Node Editor window. I'll be using geometry nodes for this demo. Once you're in, press N to open the side panel, and you'll find the Node2Talk tab. Click on it and you'll see two sections, Node2Talk and Node2Capture. Let's start with Node2Talk. First up is Show Node IDs. When you turn this on, every node gets assigned an ID that temporarily replaces its label. From this point on, the IDs are frozen. Adding, editing, or deleting nodes won't cause them to shift around. This makes it a really useful tool for debugging. Toggle it off and the original labels come back. You can see here that this one has a custom label I said earlier. Next is Clear Unused Nodes. Any node that has no connections at all can end up cluttering the report with irrelevant information. Just hit this button, and those orphaned nodes get removed, keeping everything clean. Custom Instructions lets you add your own rules or notes to the beginning of the report. You can use this to guide how the AI reads and interprets your nodes, based on how you like to work. Now let's go over the export options. There are two ways to export: copy to clipboard and save to file. If your node tree is relatively small, copy to clipboard works great. Just paste it straight into your AI chat with Ctrl+V. But once your tree gets more complex, save to file is the better choice to avoid hitting the character limits in AI chat windows. Let me show you save to file. One thing to keep in mind, if you have nodes selected, the report will only include those nodes. If you want the full tree, make sure nothing is selected first. Pick your format and hit Save to File. Let's open the output and take a look. You can see the node topology section. Every node, every connection, every value, all captured. From here, just hand this file to your AI and ask whatever you want. No more spending time explaining how your nodes are connected. After your first conversation, you can start trimming the report to save tokens for follow-up questions. Instructions. Once the AI has seen it in the first message, you can turn this off for the rest of the conversation. Details includes tree statistics, interface, and root context. If you're only asking about a specific change in the next message, you can uncheck this to cut down on token usage and keep the conversation going longer before hitting any limits. Material is specific to geometry nodes. When checked, the report will include the shader node setup for any materials used. Frame adds frame label information to each node in the report, so the AI knows which nodes belong together as a group. Now let's move on to Node2Capture. Turn on Show Grid settings and you'll see a green grid appear over your node tree. Column and row control how many tiles the grid is divided into. More tiles means higher final resolution. Location X and location Y move the grid around. Grid size scales the whole grid up or down. Use these to position and size the grid so it covers the nodes you want to capture. Tile resolution sets the pixel size of each individual tile. I'd recommend just using the Recommend Tiles resolution value. That number is calculated based on your screen's resolution, and it represents the physical limit of what your display can capture. Going higher won't give you more detail. Below that, there are 3 quick setup buttons. Set Min Grid automatically figures out the minimum number of tiles needed to cover all your nodes and sets the position and size for you, all while keeping things at that 1:1 optimal resolution. If the output doesn't look sharp enough, hit Subdivide Grid. This splits the existing grid into more tiles to boost the resolution. Just keep in mind that more tiles means longer processing time, so be patient. Fit Current Grid keeps your current column and row count exactly as is, and just adjusts the position and size to fit around your nodes. Great if you want to decide the tile count yourself. If you only want to capture a specific area, you can box select those nodes first and then use any of the 3 buttons to set up the grid around them. Once everything is set, choose your format, file name, and output path. Then hit Start Capture. Just wait for the process to finish and your final image will be ready. If you uncheck Merge Tiles, each tile gets saved as a separate file instead of being combined. ShowStats overlays some basic information in the bottom right corner of the capture. Node count, version info, that kind of thing. Think of it like a watermark. If it's on when you capture, it'll show up in the output. And that's everything. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.